We've talked about the health concerns when it comes to teen vaping here at 5. A new government report issued last week shows teen vaping rates are dropping, down to the lowest rate that we've seen within the last decade. So what is working and what's the message that health officials want to remind young people about? American Heart Association Northeast Ohio Chapter Executive Director Lisa Wheeler Cooper is joining us now to share more about the efforts to keep teens away from vaping. Thank you, Lisa, for being here. You know, those latest survey stats show the teen vaping rate dropped to under 6% this year. It went down also last year by 7.7%. So what do you believe is helping lower the numbers?
So I believe that the efforts that the American Heart Association has been engaged with, both on a community level and a legislative level, has contributed to the decline in tobacco usage. And so last week, the findings shows that we've made some important progress, but there's still lots of work to be done. And we cannot take our foot off the gas because tobacco use among teens is still a major concern for the American Heart Association, and we must be bold in our efforts to continue to educate the community.
And you've got 1.6 million students still reportedly vaping in the previous month. So what types of prevention efforts do you think we're going to see you try to put out there, other groups too, to keep students away from vaping?
One of the key things for the American Heart Association and our community partners is to really continue to remain present in the community and in our schools with educating the students, educators, and the parents about the harmful dangers of tobacco use. Vaping has been like the new trend among adolescents, and there's a myth that vaping products are safer than tobacco products. And so we need to continue to educate and inform parents, educators, and the youth that there are harmful chemicals in the vaping products. Nicotine is present, and we need to continue to be concerned about this dangerous trend.
Yes, and you also hear about the Zins, those little patches, and it seems like it's on social media a lot. How do most teens, though, Lisa, get started with using vaping products? What is the gateway?
So I think the misperception about it being safer, we know that the tobacco industry continues to market toward teens and adolescents. There are lots of products on the market that are, I would call them kid-friendly or adolescent-friendly, grape, fruity flavors with tobacco products. And we know that those are not targeted towards adults. They are certainly targeted to youth and adolescents.
What's the most effective way as parents can warn our kids about the dangers of using them?
Just having that transparent conversation with the students. The tobacco companies are very creative in their approach, and they are creating products that often can be disguised. There is a hoodie that is on the market where the strings in the hoodie are vapes. So just creating awareness with the students and the parents and making them aware of some of these products that look like everyday products that you might use: highlighters, eyeliner, Apple Watches. There is a product on the market that looks very similar to an Apple Watch, and you pop the face off the watch and it turns into a vape product. So I think continuing to have those open and transparent conversations with the students so that they know that the marketers are really trying to pull one over on them.
Oh, great information. Had no idea about some of those things. So thank you so much for your information, your advice, and for joining us here at 5. I appreciate your time.
Thank you so much.